We've got basketball action in Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers, here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Young drives in, and no good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Inside, here's Allen, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes. Can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need? Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
To the paint. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there. 3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
The drive by Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both free throws good from Garland.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now, here is Young. He takes it in. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. LeVert in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. That gives them the lead.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Down low. Here's Herter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Young. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Herter. The 3-ball. Allen with the rebound. To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Young drives in. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. And there's the drive. Allen's shot is off.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Back to LeVert. 4 on the shot clock.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Now, here's Garland. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The high post shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Both free throws good from Garland. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one good for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. And here's LeVert. Back to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Hawks on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later, though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. To the middle. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Swiped it away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. The Cavaliers trail by 5. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Garland attacking.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Lets a floater go. Young, good. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of. That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Driving the lane. Here's Capella. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Outside Garland. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young outside. They get it back. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeVert with it. Five to shoot. Inside. Here's Allen. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
You like Allen to keep his concentration, refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
Here's Young. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Young outside. Into the lane. Yep, that one goes. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Right side, Garland. Allen inside. Shoots over Capella. Allen's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Yep, that one goes in there.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Garland attacking. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. With the drive. Now here's Allen. It's stolen by Capella. .59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Young.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 6 points for Allen. Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Garland with the bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now Young, 18 points for him. Shoots the 3. The shot comes out. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's Garland. To the wing right side. Shoots. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
The Hawks leading. All alone. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 20.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Garland, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Young drives in. Here's Capella. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Garland attacking. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Young outside. No good on that one.
Missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
They grabbed their own miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Hunter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hunter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Garland. The rebound by the Hawks. Young inside. 20 points for him. Shoots from the line. And that's good for 2. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
And I love how aggressive Young is, consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Young, right side. Allen with the rebound. And here is Garland. 19 points in the game. Over Young. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 24.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Garland. Allen. Back to Garland. Six on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Young. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Another miss by Young.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
.139 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. The rebound by Young.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And he converts the layup. He's got 26.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Takes a 3. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Here's Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
The drive by Garland. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Young. 27 points for him. There's the drive. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Young from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot
from any distance.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Young's got 14 points now in the second half. The drive by Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Garland with it. To the wing on the left. Mobley wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
On its way from Young for two. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland looking it over. Drives to the hoop. And Capella sends it back. Stolen by Garland. Here's Love. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now Young. Six to shoot. Out left to the wing. Herter. The Hawks again can't hit.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
LeVert from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, this is the next step for Karis LeVert. Critical he become more consistent from deep.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Young outside. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 19 points for Clint Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime, a really unselfish player.
The Hawks leading by 12. Pass to Herter. And he dunks it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Over to the left wing. Back to Garland. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Young. Going inside. Basket counts. Young's got 16 here in the second half.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Back to Garland. Pass to Love. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
Young looking it over. Lob pass to Capella.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Pass to Love. Back to Garland. And here is Mobley.